My boyfriend was in bed, intimately entangled with my best friend. I hid under the bed, secretly recording everything. Suddenly, my friend's passionate moans turned into screams. The bed began to shake violently, and blood poured onto the floor like a waterfall. Then, my friend's bloody head rolled down, her wide eyes staring directly at me. I felt my soul leave my body in an instant. What's going on? My boyfriend just killed someone? I came here today to catch him cheating, but I never expected to stumble upon a murder scene. On the bed, my boyfriend was laughing, the sickening sound of the knife plunging into flesh still audible. I clamped my hand over my mouth, forcing myself not to make a sound as tears streamed down my face. Why would he kill someone? A few minutes later, my boyfriend Holt's movements stopped. He seemed to have tired of stabbing and lay down on the blood-soaked bed, lighting a cigarette. Just then, my phone chimed with a WhatsApp notification. My heart skipped a beat as I desperately tried to muffle my phone, but he seemed to have heard the vibration. He made a questioning sound. I felt the bed move slightly. He appeared to be lifting the covers, searching for the source of the sound. I nearly cried out, fumbling to put my phone on silent mode. The moment I hit mute, Holt's call came through. The hollow dial tone continued for about a minute. Seeing I didn't pick up, he hung up and sent me a WhatsApp voice message instead. Darling, are you asleep? I'm working overtime tonight, so I won't be coming home to sleep. He finished speaking, and I saw him slip on his slippers and get out of bed. The floor was covered in my best friend's fresh blood, and Holt walked through it, leaving a trail of bloody footprints. He seemed to be searching for something in the room. Suddenly, he let out 2 violent coughs. I was startled and forgot to breathe, my nerves on edge. My friend Lavender's bloody severed head was right in front of me, staring at me. Blood was still spurting from her severed neck, and her face was frozen in shock and terror. Holt walked around naked for a few laps, seemingly not finding anything. He went to the kitchen and grabbed a cleaver, then walked to the bed. His large feet were right in front of my eyes as he began dismembering the body, hacking away methodically like he was chopping vegetables. He accidentally kicked Lavender's head. The blood-soaked head rolled under the bed, nearly face to face with me. I clamped my hand over my mouth, shaking uncontrollably. The overwhelming stench of blood made me want to vomit, but somehow I found the courage to reach out and push her head away slightly. Just then Holt was walking forward, and he kicked Lavender's head like a soccer ball, sending it flying. Holt paused for a moment, stopping what he was doing. His hand gripped the kitchen knife, which was still dripping blood. I prayed silently in my heart. Don't look under the bed, don't look under the bed. Holt froze for a few seconds, then walked forward to pick up the severed head. I breathed a sigh of relief. It seemed he hadn't discovered me yet. My brain raced, thinking of how to escape. My best friend's home was on the 10th floor, so jumping out the window was definitely not an option. It looked like I'd have to wait for Holt to finish dealing with the body and leave before I could flee to safety. But could I hold out until then? Fresh blood kept spreading towards the bottom of the bed. I twisted my body and squeezed further inside to avoid the blood that was about to reach my mouth. Holt hacked away at the bed for a while longer. Suddenly, Lavender's hand fell to the floor. My heart nearly stopped. If he bent down to pick it up, he would surely see me. Holt paused for a moment, then slowly bent down to retrieve the hand. I closed my eyes in fear, covering my mouth to stifle a scream, praying to heaven for a miracle. The next second, there was a sudden knock at the door outside. Holt's movement suddenly froze, maintaining that bent-over posture, not moving for a long time. The knocking sound rang out again, followed by a loud shout from outside the door. I'm back! Open up! I recognized that voice. It was Carter, Lavender's boyfriend. Holt hesitated for a moment, coughed twice, but still straightened up and shuffled towards the door. He put on clean clothes, hid the knife behind his back, and stopped at the doorway. My heart clenched into a knot. If Carter came in and started fighting with Holt, maybe I could use the chaos to escape. Thinking this, I shifted my body closer to the edge of the bed, ready to run at any moment. Holt hesitated for a while, then